Hello, it's Brigida. Yes, I do have ashes on my forehead today because my church did them today and not on Wednesday. But I really just want to start sharing my conversion story to the Catholic Church. So if you've been seeking Christ deeper or confused about your faith or interested in the Catholic Church, then this video is for you. So I just wanted to start by saying I was raised as a Lutheran. If you don't know what Lutheran is, it's a form of Protestantism, and they do a communion, but it's symbolic. They do a confirmation, which I had in 8th grade, but it's more focused just on the Bible, not like tradition and other things, how the Catholic Church also has. And I grew up in a good, faithful household, but I still didn't really understand what it meant to have a relationship with God. Like, I did learn parts of the Bible. I believed in God. I believed in having a faith and the importance, and my parents raised me with certain morals, but I still didn't understand what it meant, like, to really pray or talk to God. An example of that is when I was in elementary school, I did vacation Bible school. If you don't know what that is, it's a little kids camp. You go on like a safari or whatever theme it is, and you learn different stories of the Bible, like Noah or whatever it is, and just learn more about God. It's a fun little summer camp. And I remember they were teaching about Easter, and they said, oh, like, how does this make you feel? Like, Jesus rising from the dead, all this stuff, and oh, do you hear God? Do you feel him? And I was kind of traumatized because I was in 5th grade and I did not really understand any of this. So for me, it kind of left me feeling like, what's wrong with me? I don't understand God. I don't understand this faith. And so I just kind of coasted through it. I had a faith. I wasn't really sure. I didn't really dig that deep. I did pray. I did read the Bible. But my faith plummeted when I was in middle school because my parents got divorced. And I'm not going to go into details of that, things that are going to be kept private about my family. But it did obviously cause lots of grief, lots of sorrow, lots of stress, lots of wounds that, I'm still dealing with today. And unfortunately, divorce plagues our country, so I know that many of you can relate to this. But in that time, end of middle school, beginning of high school, the parent I lived with didn't want to go to church anymore. So I had that yearning, I wanted something to fall back on in this like stressful time in my life, and I didn't really have it. So pretty much gave up on my faith completely. I believed in a God, but other than that, like, really there was not much else to it. So the next part of my story is my journey in college and beyond. And if you would like to hear how that goes, how I end up into the Catholic Church and then becoming a more traditional Catholic, then please tune in every week. I'm going to keep sharing my story, hoping that it brings someone joy and hope. And if you have any questions or you liked what I'm sharing, please comment or reach out to me what your faith is like, what you've been struggling with. And I hope you're having a blessed Sunday and having a blessed and a holy Lent.